Good morning everyone. Now in this video I'm just going to re-explain the ambiguous case because some of you mentioned that it is still very difficult to understand this part. I understand that it's challenging because just getting sine rule, cosine rule and area of triangle itself is a bit tough. So the ambiguous case is slightly more challenging than that, but don't worry, once you get the idea you'll be able to do all questions after that. Okay, so I'm looking at exercise 6C question 15 again, the one that I went through in class. So basically, right, every time you're given a question with two sides and one angle, and that angle is opposite any of these two sides, right? And they didn't give you any diagram, the question didn't tell you that, the angles are acute or obtuse, very limited information given in the question. That means at the back of your mind, immediately when you see that kind of question, you must know that, okay, I must consider both cases. Okay, now if you want to remember too much, right, basically every time you use sine rule to find an angle, just find the other possibility as well and see if it fits. So for example, this question, right, there's no diagram given. Question never told me that, ABC must be acute or ABC must be obtuse. They never say anything. They just told me that angle BAC is 58, BC is 14 and AC is 15.4. So if I drew a rough sketch, right, my triangle could look like this. Okay, where 58 is here, AC is 15.4 which is over here, BC is 14.0 which is over here. Now my idea is to find angle ABC, right, which is this circled triangle here, circled angle here. So if I want to find ABC, right, I would just use sine rule because I have a pair of angle and opposite side. So by using sine rule, I will say, sine 58 divided by 14 is equals to sine angle ABC over 15.4. Okay, and I'm going to use the sine rule to solve for angle ABC. And my calculator tells me that my angle will be 68.9 degree to 1 dp. Now, because I'm using the sine rule to find an angle, right, I realized that this sine ABC value, right, which is sine 68.9, will be the same as sine 180 minus 68.9. Okay, because I've already learned this information before. I've learned that sine x gives me the same value as sine 180 minus x. Okay, hence I must find the other angle as well, which is the 180 minus 68.9, right? But of course I use the 5SF and all that for working. I find that the other angle, the other possibility of ABC, right, could be 180 minus 68.883, which is 111.1. Okay, and this will also work. Why? Because I only have one angle given in the question, which is 58. Correct? So this angle could have been 68.9, which is angle ABC, right? Could have been 68.9, because sine of that angle will give me some value, which will make this sine rule work. But at the same time, that angle could also have been 111.1, right? This angle could have also been 111.1. Why? Because sine of 111.1 will also allow this sine rule to work. Okay? So as long as you're using sine rule to find an angle, just find both possibilities. Now, it's not true that, all triangles will have two different possibilities. It's just that in this case, because both 68.9 and 111.1 works for this triangle. Why? Because 111.1 plus 58 will just be a number that's less than 180. So, it's still possible for this angle to be 111.1. Same thing, if this angle was 68.9, of course it works because 68.9 plus 58 is still less than 180. But let's say you use this method, right, and then you go and find the obtuse and the acute angle, and then you realize that my second angle that I find is, let's say, 140. Okay, can this angle be 140? Cannot, because 140 plus 58 will be a number more than 180. So in that case, you still find the 180 minus whatever angle you found, right? But because that angle cannot work together with this 58, it will add up to more than 180, you will reject that option. Okay, but for this question, both numbers work, which means, right, which means my sketch could have also been like that, what? Okay, this is how the triangle will look like when my angle ABC is obtuse. Can see? This will be the 101.1 degree, and then this will be the 68.9 degree. And both are possible. Why? Because my question didn't fix side AB. Okay, so side AB, when it's super short, it will lead to a obtuse angle being formed for ABC. But side AB, if it's longer, then perhaps angle ABC will be acute. Because of the fact that side AB is not fixed, right? And we only have the other two lengths and this random angle here, which is opposite one of the sides. This will lead us to two different cases because AB is not fixed. Okay, so that's why you find the two different answers, 68.9 as well as 111.1. And because ABC, there are two possibilities, the other angle ACB will also have two possibilities. So ACB, as I found out, you take 180 minus 58 minus 68.883, and then you find that angle ACB could be 53.1. Or angle ACB, if your angle ABC is 111.11, then you take 180 minus 58 minus 111.11, then you get 10.9. Okay, as your answer for ACB. So the main thing is to find the two sets of different answers for ambiguous case. And of course, your side AB will also be different based on the two different angles you found, which is what I showed you in class.